Good evening, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I am really glad that you did. I know that I was supposed to do this video over the weekend, but I haven't been feeling well, and I'm still not feeling great, but I'm feeling better. And I have to leave tomorrow to go back up to Winter Park so that I can be with Lindsey for the week. So I wanted to get this done, and also I wanted to show you my design team project for Karin Vilanova at KPA Designs. I wrote everybody's name down, and I put a number beside the name because I don't know how to use the generator. So it was, once I reached 1,000 subscribers, I was going to pick a number, and that person was going to win a journal, handmade by me. So I'm going to call my husband in. It's in this book underneath my little dish that I keep all my little trinkets in. I'm going to call my husband in. He's going to tell me a number, and I will look at the number, and whoever that number belongs to will win the journal. And since there weren't a whole bunch of people, there are some other things that I might be sending out, but I can't make any promises yet on those because, like I said, I'm not home a lot, and so I don't want to, it's going to take a little while too for me to make the journal. I have some things in mind, so it will get made and you will get it. So I also have my design team project for Karin Vilanova over at Kreativ Artisan Designs, and I want to show that as well. This is the Vintage Valentine, and so let me just call my husband in and he can pick a number. John? Yeah. Can you come here for a minute, please? Sure. Okay, here we go, everybody. Let me just get to the names. We won't let him see it.
What do you need?
Can you pick a number from 1 to 25?
1 to 25.
Yes, please.
1 to 25, 1 to 25, 1 to 25. 4.
Number 4 is Celeste from Woodland Inspired. Congratulations, Celeste.
You didn't tell me I was a judge. Congratulations, Celeste, whoever you are.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
So anyway, this is my design team project for Karin Vilanova. She is the one who is the curator of this beautiful journal. The digital collection. It's beautiful. I do not have all of the papers, but everything that you will see in the in this design that I made, it is not a journal, for once. It's just something that I started and it just evolved. I do have some of the papers, but a lot of them I already used, and I didn't want to reprint them out, but I can show you pretty much, give you an idea of what some of them look like. And then again, all of them are inside this, except this is a flower fairy that I put on the top, and it's got some corrugated cardboard underneath. And Kara from Reborn Art and Healing is the one that gave me the idea of putting the corrugated cardboard underneath, because I just didn't like it flat. So I did the corrugated cardboard underneath, and then I put some lace, and then I put the flower fairy. I sewed this all together, and then I glued it on top. This is just a very old doily that I got. It was in my stash. And as you can see, this is one of the papers. This is the peach, and then this is the peach grunge, and as you can see, it has some stripes in it. And then here I just put some flowers because the original closure that I had in mind wasn't going to work. So I had to, did I turn the camera on? Yes, I did. Oh dear. The original closure I had for this wasn't going to work, so I put some roses over this, and this is just tied in. I'll show you. This goes around here. This is just a grommet, and I mean a brad, and it's in between here, and you'll see when I get it going. So it just closes up like this, and it's like this. It's not a gator mouth or anything. It's supposed to be like that. So this is one of the papers, the background papers, and there's all different colors. I don't have all the colors, but here's a piece of the purple. I saved all my scraps because they're so beautiful. And then there's some writing paper. Here are some of the digital, you know, you could use. She also gives a cover if you're going to make a journal, and things like that. So, but I'll show you as we go through my little creation here. This, everything is inside the journal. As you know, I always like to showcase the entire kit. So that's why my journals or my creations always end up being so big, because I like to showcase the whole thing. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get started. So what I decided to do was I decided to make a stationery folio. I just thought it would be fun because the kit is very versatile. As you can see, this comes in many colors. It comes in purple, it comes in yellow, it comes in pink, it comes in, you name the color, it comes in it. And what did I just do? Oh, I think I have some of the other colors in here as well. Here's some more of the colors here. And some of them I printed double, so I did have some, you know, some extras. Let me just see here. I have my little box here that I didn't use. Here are some of the, isn't that gorgeous? It's just beautiful. So yeah, I do have some of the pages, so I can show you those. Here's some more of the pages that I didn't end up using, which I will probably put in there if I have room. I was running out of room, but here are some of the pages that I did use. Oh, I didn't use this side, so I'm going to have to cut that out and put that in there. And you'll see why in a minute. And there's another page. And Karin is very generously giving 35% off on this kit by just entering capitalized Valentine 35 on Etsy, and I'll leave all that information below, and also the names of all the other designers and their YouTube channels, so that you can go over and give them some love, because they have a lot of love to give back. Their creations are phenomenal. They do a fantastic job, and they are a fantastic team to work with. I adore them all. So let me just lift this up just a little bit so that we can see what we're doing here. There we go. I'm sorry about the moving. Am I in frame? Am I in frame? There we go. So it opens like this. This is just a brad, a little pearl brad, and I just put a little bit of twine on that brad. And it opens up like this. And then I guess I'll do the left side first. So what I did was I have a little ribbon here. And then this opens up like this. And this is just a little tuck spot. I made a little teeny pink envelope and put some roses in here to go with these roses. Now these roses did not come with the kit, but I thought it went well enough so that it would look pretty, because this was just a bow, but I needed to glue it so that it wouldn't go through or it wouldn't move or anything like that. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So, and then this is part of the kit, which is so pretty. I just love that. And then these are Karin's famous paper clips. These are included in the kit. They're the double-sided paper clips. And this is how they come. What she does is she makes the paper clip up for you. And all you have to do is cut it out. All you have to do is cut it out and fold it. Put your paper clip on and then cover it with what she's already got. Just cut it out and put it on. So I'll just leave that over here to the side. These I'll put over here. This is just a paper clip that I had made out of scraps and put a little heart, key, and heart charm on. And this is just made out of scraps. And then it's just got some sari silk here and a number stamp there in the back. So I'll put that over on the side. And another flower fairy because I just love them. And then here's another paper clip. Aren't they just adorable? So sweet. And here's the back. So yeah, so somebody could use this in their stationery folio. I'll put those back in here. And then in here are some cut aparts that she includes in the kit. Gorgeous. I'm so afraid I'm not in frame. I'm so sorry, I'm not feeling very well. I've been fighting a migraine and some other ailments over the weekend, so. But I told John I have to do this before I leave. And then up here is her famous little envelopes. I just adore these. Are they not the sweetest? They're so cute. And I love how she does this little rounded edge. Karin, you're such a genius. And inside here, I just put a bunch of little teeny tiny things that you can put on the stationery that I made. And you'll see the stationery in a minute. So that slides. And all of these come, these are actually belly bands. This one, and this is a pocket. But I used them as pockets. So that goes right up in here. And then another cut apart. And another one right here. So sweet. Fit in there. There you go. And then I just put this back on here. And this closes. And these are some pictures I have taken over the years. And I wanted to show you, I've said this before and I was just going to say it again. What I do is I choose pictures out of my stash that I have. And I print so that I don't have to fussy cut and stuff. And then I print them small over the writing of the, this is just a French letter that I have. And then what I do is I print my photos that I've taken over the French lettering. And it just gives it a little bit of added something. You know, and that way you don't have to, that one I made a little photograph kind of thing out of. And there's some roses and it's got some French writing on it. So, yeah. So I just stuck those in there in case the person would like to have some of my photos. And I just printed those on photo paper. I do have some other photos that I was going to put in here. I go to, for those of you that follow me, I go to Shutterfly because all you have to pay for is the shipping. And I have some that are going to go inside here somewhere. I take photos of things that I I make or what have you. Oh, they aren't in here. That's all right. I'll find them. Just put those back. But that's also a good idea if you take photos, if you like to take photos. So then anyway, this opens up. And then that we already looked at. And then it opens up like this. And I'm going to move it over so you can see. And then here's another one of those envelopes, but I just put a little heart paper clip, if you can see that. And then inside here, again, are some more things that Karin has made, little cut aparts and things like that. Flowers, another stamp. Oh, the dove. And so I put those in there. And this clips right back on here. And it's got a little heart on it. And that fits right inside this little pocket. And then this is just a window envelope. And I collaged it with the paper. And this is magnetized. It lifts up like this. It says, "Smile, you are beautiful, soul." And then this slides out. Oops. I gotta put some glue under that. This is my glue. And this is just something I cut out of a children's book. I just thought she looked very Valentine. There we go. Actually, I may have gotten that one from Graphic Fairies. The other ones definitely came out of a children's book. This one came from Graphic Fairies. I have a whole bunch of them. And that's the tag. And this is just some writing. It's a French letter, but when I run out of ink, I let it go so that it turns purple because I can't get that color any other way. So I just keep printing. And this is just lace that I had from my stash. It's antique. And this slides right back in here. Like so. And this is magnetized as well. And then under here is some book pages that I back onto some file folder. And another one, because I just thought they were so cute. And then this is just a notepad in case you want to take some notes. Okay, and this is just avocado stained on the back. And they fit right inside this pocket. I tried to get 2 of these in here, but 2 wouldn't fit. I don't know why that's getting hung up. It always does when I'm videoing. And then this just slides back in here. And she slides up in here. And then there's another little pocket on the back of this. Am I still in frame? Inside here is another pocket. And Karin had made these teeny tiny little tags. I love her tags. And I always have to do something really cute with them. So here is the back of the book where I made a little pocket. And they just slide right inside there. And then this flips open and flips down. And then you just have some, this is some linen paper and some just different scraps of paper that I put in here. And I just sewed it across the middle here. And then this flips right underneath here and slides right into this pocket. And there's plenty of room for other things if you wanted to put some photos or something. You could even put a photo here if you'd like. And then this is Smile, You Are a Beautiful Soul, something I had in my stash because I just want the person to know that they're a beautiful soul. So that flips down like that. And I know I'm keep going out of frame. So now I can close this back up and it'll be easier to show you the rest of it. So this just ties like so. And I always go around twice so I don't need 1,000 fingers to close it. And that just ties right there. And then on this side, I have made a little stick pin with a heart on it. I don't really make jewelry, but I do like to dabble in a little bit. But there's the little stick pin. And that kind of, it doesn't really keep it closed because I have so many closures on this. But it's a bag that I made out of wax paper, and I'll show you that in a second. Let me just get this back in here so nobody pinches their fingers. There we go. And then inside here, this is also a cut apart from the kit. Right here, this bouquet of flowers. And then I just had this piece left over, and you know how I am about scraps. I have to use them all. Oops. I did miss something on the other side, but I'll show you in a minute. And this slides out of here. And here is just another card from the front of one of the pages. I just love it so much. And I backed it with just some white cardstock. But a person can write on that as well. And that slides inside that pocket. And I don't know why I put that back in there because we need to open it. This is just a little bird. Here, a bird charm. And this opens up. This is some fabric I have. It's got some birds on it, and then I covered it with lace. This is some antique lace here for the pocket. And then inside here I made a while ago for Valentine's Day. It does not come with the kit, but it's really adorable. So I wanted to give the person that as well, that this is going to. This just has some cards in it. And what I did was, this is one piece of paper, this is another. I just cut it this way. And then there's some tulle underneath. And then on the back, I put a little piece of ribbon and a big rose to hold in these two cards in the back. Just something fun to make a heart card out of. So that slides right inside this pocket. Now this is that glassine bag, but not really. It's wax paper, which I'll show you in a moment. And then inside here, I've got this green side. You can see on this side, and this side is that side. And then you open it up. It's glued in there, so you don't have to worry about it coming out. I put in 2 more fairy cards. They're postcards. Like I said, it's for stationery, so somebody could send those to a friend or keep them or use them in their journals. So those go back in there. And our little Valentine goes in here as a little secret surprise. And this comes down. And then, like I said, I put this in here just to, well, for no reason really whatsoever. It serves no purpose. But it just looks pretty. So that's how that goes, like that. And then this is just a doily. And then this is just a piece of trim that I thought went real well. It's almost a greenish color. So yeah, that's that. And that slides right back inside this pocket. And then I just put this little, another one of those little paper clips. I was going to call it a safety pin. And then I see a little, do I see? No, I guess that's fine. Okay, and then it opens up like this. Am I still in frame? I move my candle aside before we have a fire. It smells wonderful. My daughter got it for me, who lives in Vermont. So on this side, okay, so the center has a pocket, and then this is from one of the, let me just make sure I'm still in frame. this right here, you're pointing to that, okay? This right here is from one of the paper clips, but I loved it, so I just put it here. Here's a rose from my garden inside here. And I backed it with this song that says, "Go Lovely Rose." So, and then this is from the kit as well, from one of the pages, but I just made a tag out of it. And then this is the another wax paper bag, not a glassine bag, but from wax paper that you get at the grocery store. Except for this one, I put, I ran it through my embossing machine before I made the bag. And then here's another paper clip. Isn't she a genius? I just love that she does that. And then inside this baggie is a whole bunch of cut parts that she gave us to use. But I am gifting it to the person who gets it because I don't have a lot of room. But here's this, another one of those pictures, paper clips. And then some of these. Now, this paper doll is just something I had, and I just love playing with paper dolls. Here's some more of those little things. So I put her together because she looked like Miss Valentine with her little teddy bear. And that's just the back. And then this is from the kit. So I put all those inside my little wax paper glassine bag that I ran through my embossing machine. These are fun to make. You can make 1,000 out of them with one roll of wax paper. You know me. If it sits still, it's going to go through the embossing machine or it's going to get made into something. And that goes there. No, that's the wrong paper clip. This is the right paper clip. And then over here, we have 2 pockets from the kit. And then down here, I just put this little piece right here. This covers the magnets. So it's just some paper that, it's from my stash. It's scanned in doily. And then, you know, just cut up. And I have just a whole bunch of things in here. Again, most from the kit. And some words like, "What a beautiful day for a daydream," and "sprinkle kindness," you know, just fun things. Be good to yourself. And those I had in my stash, but I just wanted to put some in there in case somebody wanted to add that to their stationery. And then up here are her famous tags. And what I do is, anytime I have scraps, I punch holes and make my own hole reinforcers. So that's what I do with those. And so you'll see on all of them, they have the hole reinforcers. And I just put them together with a brad, and then the person can put ribbon through them or not. They can do whatever they want. But here are some of the tags. I love how it looks. Sometimes I'll put it in a journal like that and put something underneath it, you know, as a like a little tuck spot. And then again, here's another tag and little piece here. I love this tag. So those are those. And then this is another cut apart with the rose and the heart. Some larger tags. And again, I put the hole reinforcers on those. And up here, the same thing. More tags. I'm pretty sure she gave this away as a freebie in the group. So you might want to check that out. Or it could have been last year. I'm not sure. And then there's another one. And they go right inside these pockets here. And then inside here, you slide this out, and it's printed on vellum, and I glued the back, but I just put some washi tape on it because I thought it was pretty. And you open it up, and inside is the stationery. And instead of making a journal out of it, I just cut up the pieces. So, for example, this may have been like this. It wasn't, but I'm just saying it could have been. So, or like this. You know what I'm saying? And then you would have, you know, bent it like this. But what I did was I made stationery out of it. And I backed it all so that you could write on the back as well. So those are the stationery, and these are all the pages. This is linen paper, and I just put a little embellishment on the top so it would look pretty. Some more stationery. This is just all the pages from the kit that I cut apart to use as the stationery. This says avocado on the back. Printed doily. More linen paper. And another piece here. And then I have to remember to cut those other ones up so I can put those in here because I think they'll fit. I think I have enough room in here. And then they just slide back inside this vellum envelope here. And when you're done with this, you could make more stationery and, you know, add it inside and keep it at your desk and have stationery to write your letters or what have you. I'm sorry, my voice sounds terrible. So that goes in there. Now, how would you send those if you didn't have envelopes? So let me close this and open this because we did have another place. It's still in frame. So you open this up, and inside here are the envelopes. So some of the, oh, and also more cards. So inside, so some of them I printed so that they're double-sided. I did not close them in case the person wanted to trace them and make some more envelopes, but these are all envelopes that I've made. That goes like this. And then they can write the address on there. So there's one. And then some of them I just did the opposite side so the person can write on here. So there's the envelopes for the stationery. And this one has this color. I love this color. It's one of my favorite. And see, this is the difference. There's two purples. There's a vintage grunge purple, and then there's the violet. And it's just like a nice matching stationery set with some all different kinds of things you can use to send to the recipient who's going to get a letter and a few little goodies. And another envelope. And of course it's Valentine's Day, so I just had to put in some little kissing postcard. And then this just was purple, so I just put that in there because I thought it looked pretty. And here is some cards I made. There's some more cards in there. I didn't pull them out, but I just put them through my embossing machine and made little cards for a person to write on and send as well. There's some more in here. I'm just not going to pull them all out because then I'll have to put them all back in. And I don't want to keep you here forever. So that's it. So it folds over like, it opens up like this. And then you've got your 3 pockets here. 1, 2, 3. Let's close closes back. This ties like this. I didn't do a whole bunch of work on it because I didn't have lots and lots of time, and I just cut everything out and let it evolve. I didn't really follow any one certain thing. Most of it is made out of envelopes. The outside is an envelope, and then, let's see, this is an envelope, and then this is an envelope, but I covered it because I just thought if I put too much of this, it would be too crazy. So it's just a doily that I put over it and then covered it. And then this flips up like that, flips back down. There's still some more space in here that you could definitely fit more things if you so choose. Actually, I did make something that I wanted to put in there. And that is, I took some piano paper, I ran it through my embossing machine, and then I put it on, this is a piece of cardstock I ran through my printer. So that's cardstock. I glued the piano paper onto this after I ran through the embossing machine. And then this is just glitter glue that I put on with my art glitter glue. And then here it is right here, it's glass glitter. German glass glitter. This is a pink color. During Christmas I used gold and silver. I have all different colors. But this one I decided to use pink. And then I hope you can see that because it's got some nice embossing down here that I didn't put any glass glitter on. I didn't want to put too much. A little butterfly, a flower. It says inspire, happiness, and dream. So I'm just going to lift this up and slide that in there. And that glass glitter does not come off. Once it's on, it's on. I mean, you can rub it until your heart's content. It doesn't come off, which is nice. That goes there, that goes there. And then this ties up. And I'm sorry I don't have the whole kit all page by page, but if you go to Karin's YouTube channel, which I'll leave the information below, I'm pretty sure she does a flip through of it. And then here we have our glassine pocket that's really not glassine. I shouldn't say that because then the police will be after me. I did that once with washi tape and got some really bad comments. But a comment is a comment. I don't take it seriously. It just ups my algorithm. So always remember that. And this little cute birdie again opens up. Oops. Maybe I should. Oh, you know what? This doesn't go there. This goes down here. This goes here. There we go. And then the stationery's inside, and I'll show you this in a minute. And that's it. So it folds this way. Sorry, folds this way, folds this way, and then this just wraps around very carefully. I don't squish it or anything. There's no real need to. It's got a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch spine. And this is just one of those large mailer envelopes that I repurposed. And it's got some lace down here on the bottom as well. So that's it. That's the the Vintage Valentine kit. Oops, I forgot about our little, that's all right. I'll put that in later. My little, if you make a collage board and then cut it all up, and then you have, you know, something you could hang off of, put some sari silk, what have you. But I'll just put this over here for now, and I will show you how I made the plastic bag since we're here. Where are we in time? 40. I think we have a second. I'll put this over here if I can find a piece of my, what did I do with that piece of the wax paper? I know it's here. Oh, maybe it's not. You know what? I'll do a video on how to make those wax paper bags. But it's basically just like making a bag of any kind, only I ran it through my embossing machine first. There's another one, but I put a doily on it, and it's just got a little piece of double-sided tape on it. You know, like double-sided Scotch tape, not double-sided tape. But I had one that was embossed, and I can't find it. You know what I'm going to be able, you know what I'm going to do is I am going to, excuse my reach, I'm going to turn off the camera, and I'm going to say, here it is. I'm sorry about that. I will do a video on those. I'll do a video on those because they're really fun to make and easy to make. Let me get my little Rachel trash bin out of the way. These are fun to make, by the way. Rachel on Roxy Creations, she has a video on them, and I have about 4 of them. This is my little trash bin or scrap bin that I use. And let's see, I think that's about all. Again, I will give you all the information on this beautiful little this beautiful kit that Karin made. And let me see if I have any more notes here. Yeah, Celeste from Woodland, you are the one that won that. And this is called Vintage Valentine. You can find it on Etsy. I'll leave the information in a link below. And it's Valentine, all caps, 35. And that coupon code is good until February 28th. I highly, highly suggest this kit. Like I said, it's extremely, extremely versatile. So that is my design team project for KPA Designs. Hold on one second. Did I say that right? My brain is so foggy. Yeah. And it's Karin Vilanova. And she also has a YouTube channel. She has a link tree, so I will put that in the description below. So, until we meet again, which won't be for at least another week, take care, be well, be safe, and God bless. Love y'all. Bye-bye.